Yes, I am a dreamer, for a dreamer is one who can only find his way by moonlight, and his punishment is that he sees the dawn before the rest of the world. I adore persons better than principles, and persons with no principles more than anything else in the world. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is. There are only two tragedies in life. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. Beauty is the only thing that time cannot harm. Philosophies fall away like sand. Creeds follow one another. But what is beautiful is a joy for all seasons, a possession for all eternity. Everything in the world is about sex, except sex. Sex is about power. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask and he will tell you the truth. Anyone who lives within their means suffers from a lack of imagination. Between men and women, there is no friendship possible. There is passion, enmity, worship, love, but no friendship. Men always want to be a woman's first love. Women like to be a man's last romance. The only good thing to do with good advice is to pass it on. It is never of any use to oneself. Wickedness is a myth invented by good people to account for the curious attractiveness of others. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. I choose my friends for their good looks, my acquaintances for their good characters, and my enemies for their intellects. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. It takes a great deal of courage to see the world in all its tainted glory and still to love it. There is only one class in the community that thinks more about money than the rich, and that is the poor. There are only two kinds of people who are really fascinating: people who know absolutely everything and people who know absolutely nothing. It is absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious. The nicest feeling in the world is to do a good deed anonymously and have somebody find out. You don't love someone for their looks or their clothes or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only you can hear. Anybody can sympathize with the sufferings of a friend, but it requires a very fine nature to sympathize with a friend's success. I have the simplest taste. I am always satisfied with the best. Society exists only as a mental concept. In the real world, there are only individuals. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. How can a woman be expected to be happy with a man who insists on treating her as if she were a perfectly normal human being? A cynic is a man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. A man's face is his autobiography. A woman's face is her work of fiction.